Hello everybody, so before we begin today's video, I'd like to address my last video. I started off my last video with a couple dark jokes about suicide. Yep, and because most of you are good people, you reached out to me, saying if you need to talk, I'm here, and I appreciate all of you who did that, I truly do. But I need to make sure that you know that I have a fucked up sense of humor. End of story. I do deal with my own depression, and how I deal with that is making fucked up jokes. That said, yeah, I have a very dry, dark, morbid, fucked up sense of humor. And for the record, I never said that I think I'm funny. I never said that I was funny. Now, I know a lot of you think I may have pushed it a little bit too far with the, suicide jokes. But my belief is that when it comes to humor, comedy, nothing is off limits. Nothing is too offensive. It might be too offensive to you, but to some people it's not, because they understand the joke. The reason we laugh at fucked up jokes is because it's so fucked up, you can't believe, somebody said that. And it's funny. It's shock value. Sort of. Some comedians are just shock value. Like me, but I'm not a comedian. A lot of people today on Twitter say, oh, that comedian took it too far. Or oh, he pushed the envelope. It's like, no, it's not about pushing the envelope. It's about intentionally stepping over the line. Not all comedy, but most adult comedians, they're all about crossing that line and seeing what happens. Because that's the only way we can keep moving forward in comedy, in my opinion, is just to be able to laugh at fucked up shit. So, I'm not suicidal, not anymore. It's been a long time since I had those kind of dark thoughts. I'm doing just fine. I have anxiety and depression like anybody else in this day and age. But if you don't see another upload from me within the next 10 days, just know I didn't kill myself. It wasn't me. Somebody else killed me. Alright, with that said, let's get into today's video, and we're going to talk about shoplifting, or specifically, a shoplifter who was stopped by a grandma. That's right, a grandma. And this granny is a goddamn hero, a national hero. She deserves a medal from the president. Who is the president? I don't even know. No, it's not Joe Biden. No, it's not. No, it's not. This grandma deserves an award for her bravery and her take-no-shit attitude. I mean, she's literally telling him to fuck off and get... Okay, so basically what happens is this guy is just loaded up his grocery cart, and he's trying to walk out the doors without paying for any of his groceries. He's got his full ski mask on, because of COVID and stuff, and as he's walking out the door, the manager or somebody is following him, like, are you going to pay for that? Are you going to pay for that? And I guess grandma must have seen this action happening from the corner of her eye or in her peripherals, because she just out of nowhere speeds up and blocks him from exiting the building, and then rips his mask off of his face. Literally. This dude is just like, what the fuck is happening? I can't hit her. It's a grandma. So the dude shoplifting just cuts his losses, grabs his shit, and just nopes on out of there. He's like, I'm not dealing with crazy granny, okay? Crazy granny is unstable. And what makes this video clip so sweet and so great and so epic is because this dude could have kicked the shit out of his grandma, but he was just like, what the fuck? It's almost like he had to give her some respect and just piece the fuck out. So let's go ahead and watch this clip, and then we'll finish the video with a bunch of dad jokes. Really shitty, offensive, dark, fucked up, racist, homophobic, misogynistic, pedophiliistic. Isn't a word, but I just made it a word, so... Basically, I'm just going to go ahead and riff some random jokes. I'm just going to make some stuff up at the top of my head like I always do. Seems to work out pretty good so far, sort of, not really. I lose subs almost every video. It's a shame. I mean, yeah, we'll get to those terrible jokes, but in the meantime, Applejack, can you just hit it?
Pay for that? Huh? You gonna pay for that? Yeah. When? Huh? You gonna pay for it?
Excuse me. I'm set up a bit. Get out.
All right.
Get out. Get out.
Take your shit and go. Fuck off.
You just jacked up the price for everybody else because of you assholes. It's about time they got caught.
Hey, if you forget to pay a prostitute, after you're done, fucking her, is that like illegal? Can you go to jail for that? You can't, right? I don't think you can. It's only illegal if you hand her the cash. If you hand her money, then that seals the deal. Like, that was a transaction. So it's actually not illegal, right? Then it's just sex. It's not prostitution. So I'm doing her a favor. I just want to make sure that I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I got some girls coming over later. What does it matter? It was a surprise, but thanks for ruining it. Ah, yeah, tornadoes. That's a good point. Yeah, what about tornadoes? Because they shoplift the whole store 100 feet in the air and throw it a mile away. No one's held responsible. No arrests are made. The taxpayer has to clean up the mess and pay for all the damages. It doesn't make any sense. Somebody should start suing tornadoes. Okay, so here's a little bit of DarthNews apocalyptic advice on the down low. You can't tell anybody, okay? But if a zombie outbreak happens, move to San Francisco immediately, specifically the Tenderloin area, because them motherfuckers don't have any teeth. You'll be totally safe. There's no teeth. They'll just like gum you to death. You know what I realized? The littlest things in life are what annoy me the most. Like the big things, I don't give a fuck. It's just like the little things. What? Like an example? Okay. Like how Walmart sells Batman shampoo, but not Conditioner Gordon. I want royalties, Walmart. Yeah, and speaking of Walmart, does anybody know what Walmart and R. Kelly's home have in common? They both have kids' pants and shirts 50% off. Oh, you thought that was bad? Hey, can anybody please teach me how to stroke a minor? A minor? I'm terrible at the piano. I don't know how to play the piano. What kind of question is that? What's the worst part about being a clown at a kid's party? I don't know. I mean, obviously hiding your boner would be the first hardest part, but the second hardest part, I don't know. You tell me. How do I feel about girls with braces? I love them. I don't discriminate. You won't touch them? That's bracist. Don't be bracist. Does anybody know what happens when a pianist decides to play the wrong minor? The police come all over the place while they watch. If you're in Alabama. That's a good question. Yeah, if I sold my e-cigarette to a minor, would that be considered statutory vape? How many cops does it take to kill a black person? Huh? None. Just give him some fentanyl and a I'm joking. I'm just joking. Just takes one. Knee. Yeah, I know. I got some fucked up friends. I know. My friends are really weird. Like the other day, my friend started talking like randomly about bestiality. And I had to walk away from that conversation. Like, I really did not want to go down that rabbit hole. Okay, unless, like, it was, like, the last hole on Earth, then, I'm sorry, little fella, but daddy has, needs. But other than that, Applejack, Tina, stop. Can you guys just stop moving around, okay? If you move around one more time, you're going to be sleeping with the fishes. What? It's a metaphor. That has nothing to do with sex. Hello, and yes, I'm a scientist, a really good one, and I'm currently studying and researching the effects that bestiality has on the psychology of the animals. If you have any questions, please show up at my lab at the corner of Ben and Dover, and I will show you what we're doing down here. But I must warn you, it's pretty fucked up. All right, I need you guys to just stay with me for a second, okay? It's worth it, I promise. There's a payoff. I'm trying out this new joke, okay? And I need your opinions, but I just made it up, like just now, actually, like just now. And it's about reverse racism. Reverse psychology. Yeah, you didn't find this funny. So it worked. Talk about playing 4D comedy. I fucking... So apparently my wife is, she's divorcing me because my sexual fetishes are just a little bit too fucked up. I know, that's what I said. So I responded to her, fine, don't forget to slam my dick on the door on the way out. Yeah, but it's true though. My sexual fantasies are getting a little bit out of control, a little out of hand. You know, they're getting worse and worse and more perverse and more perverse. It wasn't until just recently when I spanked a statue and came all over its chiseled face did I finally realize that I had hit rock bottom. Rock fucking bottom, man. You know, I really want to make a fucked up joke right now about misogyny, but as a woman, I'm a woman. I can't actually make jokes, and well, not funny ones anyway, because everybody knows that women aren't funny. So, like, it's like, man. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Applejack. I keep getting claustrophobia confused with homophobia. I don't know. Anybody else? Which is the one about being stuck in a closet? Wow, Tina, that's a very profound question. You're bringing some bangers. Good question. Okay, so Tina's question was, well, if people, human beings, can experience arachnophobia, then it only makes logical sense that on some level, spiders most likely can experience homophobia. Was that a question or is that like a statement of fact? Applejack, can you Google that? I don't trust Tina. Yeah, I don't understand all the hate either. Everybody's always just hating on the KKK. Everybody hates the KKK. Well, you know, from my perspective, it looks like y'all are just a bunch of haters. You ever think about that? Applejack, you don't know anything about racists, okay? You don't know shit. You're not a racist. You're a racist. Okay, so you want to be part of the KKK now. Now you want to be part of the club. Okay, so what's a racist's favorite tree to hang a minority on? Like, what kind of tree? Bigotry. They also use the bigotry to put up for Christmas every year. They put up bigotries. And they decorate them. And I told you these were bad, really bad jokes that I'm just making up off the top of my head for the last time. I'm not going to say it again. I'm making this shit up at the top of my head. Do you all understand me? Especially you. Do you get it? Do you understand how hard this is? To just keep going every day? Worrying if I'm going to be kicked off the platform, but still I make content that pushes the motherfucking boundaries? Find somebody else who does exactly what I do on this platform, and I will personally resign from YouTube forever. But that's not going to happen because I'm a one-of-a-kind, baby. I'm an original. I'm like a fucking Van Gogh. Or a Da Vinci. I'm perfect. In every imperfect way. I'm perfectly imperfect. Do you get it? No? Leave. Yeah. Some Mexican called me a fucking racist on the train home from work the other day. You remember that? Dude, like, I mean, me? That doesn't even make any sense. I don't see how that can even be possible. You know, like, I'm white. I mean, like, you know, white people can't exactly commit crimes, and white people can't be racist, and racism is, as we know, a crime, and crime is for minorities. So, yeah. I'm just joking. I'm not white. I'm actually Middle Eastern, so I can say whatever the fuck I want. I can say all the racist shit I want because, remember, only white people can be racist. So if you don't like what I'm saying, and you think it's racist, you better rethink that logic because I'm not racist. Why? Because I'm not white. Also because these are just jokes. Oh yeah, Democrats, the left, they love racism. Yeah, identity politics, that's racism. What's the definition of racism? Anybody? How about maybe classifying living things and putting them into little categories based on their skin color or their gender or their... That's racist. And on the topic of racism, I think it's important that everybody just stops allowing themselves to partake in casual racism and allow casual racism to be a part of, you know, your daily lives. You know, it's time to get a little bit more competitive. Pussies. Oh yeah, racism and Nickelback have a lot in common. You know, it's fun to joke about them, but nobody wants to see it in person, in real life, you know? Alright, so if I were to say all Chinese people look the same, would that be considered racism or communism? Think about it. What else is racist? Lots of things are racist. Snow. Snow is racist. Yes, it is. But it is racist. Yeah, at least the Native Americans think so. Because it's white and it settles all over their land. Yeah, I know. I said anything goes when it comes to comedy, but I just don't really want to make a joke about 9/11, okay? Because all jokes about 9/11 are just plain awful. It wasn't until Donald Trump ran for office that I finally figured out what the word misogynistic means. I thought it was somebody who hated massages, and I know that sounds like a joke, but it's true. It's a true story. I really thought that. I also didn't know what bigotry was until Donald Trump ran for office. So thanks to CNN, I know what all those words mean now. But I don't watch CNN anymore. I don't think anybody else does either, right? Nobody watches CNN. Who? You know, after 31 years of life on this earth, I've realized that there's two types of people, okay? There are racists, and then there's the French. And then there's me. That's 3 types of people. But I'm just one person, so 2 types of people plus me. You know, I hate white people who stereotype black people. It's so annoying and it's so racist. I mean, seriously, how rude is it to pick on someone who's jobless and probably homeless and raised by a single mother just because they're black? You know, how racist is that? As the great supreme leader Kim Jong-un once said, a great comedian is like a great dictator, always consistent with their executions. But I probably bombed every one of these jokes, so I'm not like a dictator, unfortunately. I'm just silly old Darth. Stupid old Darth. Racist old Darth. Just a fucking racist. You know. I got nothing, you know. Anyways, this has been a whole lot of fun. I can't wait to see you later. Or not, because I might be dead, because someone might kill me. But seriously, thank you so much for hanging out. It means the world to me. Don't kill yourself. If you have any problems with suicide, just keep trying. Trying to get a hold of the hotline. Just call the hotline. Somebody will talk to you. Talk to family. Don't kill yourself unless, you know, you raped or murdered a child. Then feel free to kill yourself. Besides that, don't do it. It's not worth it. Yeah, unless you work at McDonald's. Yeah. Or if you're like a YouTube moderator. Yeah, that too. If you're a YouTube moderator, feel free to, you know. But as always, until next time, don't you dare forget to pull out. That is POO-fucking-L. And please remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. And as always, this channel is completely fucking demonetized, unfortunately. And I'll probably never get it back. So I do this for free because I enjoy it, because it's fun, it's therapeutic, and you enjoy it. But it's really only made possible thanks to my incredible supporters on Patreon, CashApp, and those of you who consistently buy merchandise from my store. Thank you so much. You are the backbone of this channel, and you're why I'm still here. So all jokes aside, thank you for supporting me, thank you for watching this video, and thank you for hitting that like button. Oh, and thank you for knowing how to take a joke. Even a bad one. Or a racist one. Or any of the ists. I'll see you later. Don't forget to stay Darth. Oh, fuck.
Carnival games, party in a fun house, everything changed. Walking through the front now, showing a face. Money in a cup now, oil my plate. If I ever touch down, there goes that plane. Blow out my smoke, don't blow out my flame, okay. Thought they said the future was a ways away. Feel like I've been living in it day to day. Safe to say I'm on one like before. It's when the green light drops, you flourish. Shit we used to love got boring. All these drugs don't feel euphoric no more. And you know, had to get the show on the road. No lives left, we gon' roll. Saying hopefully someone brought the honey, not the potpourri. Don't know how to mourn, I keep